Welcome to Checkpoint Maths. Today we are learning about finding the angles in a triangle. Angles and property of the triangle we learned. Total angle in a triangle is 180. So the first question now for the triangle, there are two angles are given 62 and 58 and one angle is unknown, that is A. So A you have to find out. So angle A is equal to sum of three angles in a triangle is 180 minus other two angles while adding you will get it 62 plus 58. 180 minus 120. So answer become 60 degree. So while adding the first two angles we have to add and then subtract from 180, you will get the third angle. Question number B, also in a triangle, but three sides, this mark represents the three sides are equal. So three sides are equal, it is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, all angles are equal, so all it's mentioned B. So three B's are there. Total angle is 180. Find out B. 180 divided by 3, answer is 60 degree. It means each angle is 60 in an equilateral triangle. This is question A and this is question B. Now question C. There are two sides are equal. This represents equal. So these two sides are equal. This is not equal. So if two sides are equal, we are saying it is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, the property in an isosceles triangle, the angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. Angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. These two angles are opposite to these sides. So if it is 71, this angle also will be 71. This is the property of isosceles. So angle C equal to 71 degree according to the isosceles property. Then D you can find out by angle sum property, 180 minus 71 plus 71. Both are 71 because it is isosceles triangle. 180 minus 142. So answer is 38 degree. So angle sum property we are applying and isosceles property also applying. And this is the way we can do the angles in a triangle. Question D. It's a triangle and there is a straight line here. So the angle E is outside the triangle. You have to find out. So we learned the property, that is exterior angle property. The last video we learned about that. So exterior angle property mentioned that it is equal to opposite interior angles. Exterior angle will be equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. So E you can find out by add the other two angles, opposite angle, 59 plus 82. So 141 degree. Question E. A triangle and there are two parallel lines. The symbol arrow mark shows these two lines are parallel. Parallel property we learned, and this is the transversal. So these two angles are alternate angles. So angle K will be equal to 48 because alternate angles are equal. Angle K will be equal to 48 degree because alternate angles in a parallel line and there is a transversal. The angles between these two transversals are equal. And then remaining angle, that is L, you can find out by angle sum property of the triangle, because 180 minus 3 angles are 180 minus 48 plus the remaining angles that is given, it is 57. Add and subtract, you will get the answer. So answer is 75 degree. Question F. Also there is a triangle and two lines and the two arrow marks represent mean these two lines are parallel. And this is the transversal. The transversal, so I alternates according to the question E. The alternate angles are equal. We say that this is 100 degree. So this the whole will be equal to 100. It means angle N will be equal to 100 minus 55, because these two angles while adding it is alternate angle equals to 100. So n is equal to, so we can write n plus 55 100, because alternate angle. So n is equal to 100 minus 55, that is 45 degree. And the P you can find out on a straight line property. On a straight line, angle is 180, and n you got 45 and this is 55, so P will be 180 minus total it is 100, so it is 80 degree. On a straight line, angle is 180, angle on a straight line. And then M you have to find out by angle sum property of the triangle, also 180 minus no, you can find out by alternate angles. N and M will be equal. M and N will be equal because alternate angles, equals to 45. ABCD is a straight line. ABCD is a straight line. EF is a straight line cutting AD at B. EF is a straight line cutting AD at B. So two triangles you are getting, and one angle that is given, this in triangle AEB, one angle is given 72 and two sides are equal. So this triangle is an isosceles triangle. So isosceles property we learned, two sides are equal, opposite angles will be equal. This is the isosceles property. Now the question they are asking, angle AEB, the middle letter we have to find out E. AEB means this angle you have to find out. So according to the isosceles property, if two sides are equal, opposite angles are equal. So this angle is 72. So angle AEB equal to 72 by the isosceles property. Because the question they are asking about the reason, isosceles property. That is question A. Question B, angle EBA you should find out. Angle EBA, here you have to find out this angle. So this is a triangle, angle sum property you can apply. 180 minus, here 72, this also 72, both angles are 72, we can add and subtract from 180. 180 minus 144, answer is 36 degree. Question C, CBF. CBF is going to the other triangle. This angle you have to find out. The middle letter means B. CBF. So if this angle is 36, this angle also will be 36 because two lines are crossing, the vertically opposite angles are equal. Angle CBF will be equal to the same 36 because vertically opposite angles, VOA we say. Question D, angle BFC. BFC means this angle you have to find out. By the sum of triangle, if you want, you have to get this triangle also, then only you can apply. Here it is 36, this angle is outside, so you can find out the angle inside, subtract from 180 on a straight line. 180 minus 98. So this angle is 82 degree. Then you can find out BFC. Angle BFC is equal to 180 minus, this angle is 36. One angle is 36, other angle is 82. Two angles are 36 and 82. Add and subtract from 180. Answer is 62 degree. So all angles you can find out First angle by isosceles property, second angle by angle sum property, third angle you can find out vertically opposite angle, and the fourth angle you can find out by angle sum property, and straight line also you have to apply. Straight line property, first you have to get this angle, then only you can find out the remaining angle. Your doubts you have to share with